So hey guys, Natsu here, and we're here with another manga review. Now guys, what we're doing is we're using Crunchyroll's Simulpub, the official streaming manga publisher for Fairy Tail and a lot of Kodansha series like Attack on Titan and things like that. So if you haven't checked it out, make sure to go to crunchyroll.com and check out their Simulpub. It'll just be manga up at the top of the page, and you click on that and it'll show you a list of all the super awesome manga. And guys, it's actually free to read the most current chapter of your favorite series, so make sure to go and check out the new Fairy Tail chapter. Alright, so that having been said, please guys don't post spoiler about stuff that comes out in the Scanlation sites. That's not what we're reviewing. We're reviewing the official licensed translations by Kodansha and Crunchyroll, and yeah, just try and keep it spoiler free as much as you can. I have no control over what you guys are gonna do, but just please don't destroy my faith in otaku kind. Alright, that having been said, let's move on to the manga review.
Hey guys, welcome to the Fairy Tail Podcast, your podcast for the greatest guild in the world. I'm getting all fired up just thinking about this episode.
So hey guys, welcome to my review of chapter 383, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. So 383 had the weirdest title I think I've ever seen from them so far, Wave Rider Lucy, and I was like, what? Is she going surfing? Like, what the hell is happening here? The title's pretty misleading, but the chapter's actually pretty cool. Alright, so let's start with the opening of, like, an evil-looking Natsu, Witch King Natsu, over this weird environment, and he's got all five of the cats, so Frosh, Lecter, Panther Lily, Happy, and Carla all there, and they're all in these little outfits. Okay, I love that Carla is in, like, the medic of the group. I love that. Frosh is always going to be in a frog suit. You just have to accept that. Happy taking on the role of the knight. I would have expected Panther Lily for that, but Panther Lily's decked out in actual armor, so I'm like, which one of them's the actual knight? Though I do love, like, on Happy's shield, he has, like, a little cat paw print. That's adorable. And then, it looks like Rogue is more your thief. So if you place the cats in, like, kind of a, RPG categories, I guess Happy would be kind of more your warrior, and then the knight would be Panther Lily. But we've got the mascot in Frosh, the healer in Carla, and the thief in Lecter. So I like how this team is forming up. That's going to be the ultimate team. When Sabretooth and Fairy Tail combine forces and you have, like, the Egg-Sheed combination, like, all five of the cats just going and doing their stuff. Needs to happen here on Mashima. Needs to happen. Let me know if you agree in the comments below. I'm really looking forward to it. Alright, so when we left off, Lucy was all by herself. All of Fairy Tail had been sucked into the building. Pluto's Grim, I believe, is now the name of the monster. I'm trying to go off of memory instead of looking at my computer. Yeah. Anyway, so this thing is just kind of flying around and destroying everything, and I think it just destroyed the Fairy Tail Guild Hall, so this is going to be the third time they've had to rebuild it, and I'm just like, no, not the Guild Hall! So I wonder what the third version of it's going to look like, because the second version was pretty spectacular. What upgrades and improvements are they going to make now? I'm kind of curious what you guys think should be added on or taken away. What are some things about the second guild hall that you think were either unnecessary or improvements that you'd like to see? And what other, like, special rooms, outdoor places, things like that would you also like to see on the third guild? Let's go ahead and start constructing the third guild hall. Let me know what you think the third guild hall should be like. And should it be larger, smaller, those kind of things. Let me know in the comments below. All right, so the Guildhall gets destroyed, and then it continues to attack the rest of Magnolia. And at this point, I was like, I get that they're trying to kill all humans, but I'm kind of like, at the same time, what other giant buildings are there to destroy? And then I remembered the cathedral, and I was like, no! I thought Lucy was going to be sneaking around a lot more. But no, right from the get-go, the Mardgeir, their master, realizes that one of them has been left alive, and he orders all of his people to chase after Lucy, and whoever kills them will get a promotion into one of the 9 members of Tartarus. And so there's a crap ton of people who are like, and they're all hunting her down. And so she's getting attacked from all over the place, but this also leads into the fact that there will be other members of Tartarus attacking each other in order to secure the promotion. So I thought that was a nice little twist on there, but you see other characters start to show back up, and Lucy's summons are pretty cool. Like she summons Sagittarius, and then she summons Virgo, and then Sagittarius, she sends him away, and then she summons Loki, or Leo. You know, you'd think at that point that everything was gonna be cool, because, you know, you got Virgo and you got Leo, and they're pretty strong, but they are actually getting the crap beat out of them. They are just barely able to hold their own against the 2 people that she's fighting. And then Jackal shows back up. Yes, the Jackal. He shows back up, and it's just, he starts fighting Lucy, and like, she is just getting the crap beat out of her. And it actually ends with probably one of the coolest moments I think I've ever seen from Lucy. She's going to summon a 3rd celestial spirit, and this time she's going to summon Capricorn, and this whole warning is, if you do that, you will die. And she's like, I don't care if I die, as long as it saves all my friends. And that really, really seals it for me. That is the message of Fairy Tail. Friendship is beyond important, and I think that's the reason why I love this series so much. Yeah. I thought that was kind of a really, really cool way to do it. And she ends with summoning Aquarius, and everybody's like, no, don't do it. And then Aquarius just kind of shows up and goes, what a stupid little girl. Like, immediately, she just kind of shows up and starts insulting her. But it's like this much of a view of Aquarius. You get like a hint of cleavage in some of the mouth and the nose. And it's just, I love that that's what they're highlighting, though. It's not because of this down here, but it's just, you get like you don't see the expression from her eyes. You just see this kind of, and she's annoyed. She's like, you're such an idiot. You know, and, that's always been from episode 1, from chapter 1, that has been the dynamic and the relationship between Aquarius and Lucy. And so, yeah, I like that it ended on that note. Now, that's my opinion. You may not agree with me. If you didn't like how it ended, how would you have preferred that it ended? And, what do you think is going to happen in the next chapter? Let me know in the comments below. That is my review of chapter 383. So once again, guys, make sure to go on to Crunchyroll to check out your manga on the Simulpub. All their manga comes out, well, probably not all, but most of the manga comes out on Tuesdays at around 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 p.m. Pacific. So, yeah, make sure to jump over to Crunchyroll on Tuesdays and check that out. Now, again, guys, let me know what you thought of my opinions in the comments below. Make sure to like, favorite, subscribe. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know other stuff that you want Wendy to check out. All that good stuff. Again, these are my opinions, and they don't necessarily share... I don't necessarily share common opinions with everybody else on the podcast, so you can ask their opinions too. Make sure to go to our website, fairytailpodcast.wordpress.com, to check out what Carla thought of the anime and manga as well, because she posts her weekly anime and manga reviews. That is pretty much it for me. Make sure to check us out on our Twitter page, @FairyTaleCast. Also, you can follow us. We actually do have accounts on Crunchyroll, if you didn't check out the explanation thing. But yeah, we do have accounts on Crunchyroll. You can check out Fairy Tail Podcast on Crunchyroll. All of our stuff is up for free. It'll be kind of like this as well, but once everything gets situated with Crunchyroll, the reviews will go up there first, and then a week later we'll jump over here to YouTube. So if you're watching it on YouTube, you're probably a week late. After some of these, I'll have updated everything, hopefully giving you all a proper explanation. Yay! But yeah, you can also follow us on Google Plus, Fairy Tale Podcast on Google Plus, Facebook.com/fairytalepodcast, and of course, fairytalepodcast.tumblr.com. Remember, we're still trying to launch the hashtag campaign, hashtag fairytale on Toonami, guys. We really want to get it up there. Make sure to send your message with the hashtag fairytale on Toonami to Adult Swim, because they're the ones in charge of putting stuff up on Toonami. I'm sure Funimation would love to know how many people want to get Fairy Tail on Toonami too, so if you want to tag Adult Swim and Funimation and let them know how huge of an audience they have and how much you want it on Toonami, you can do that as well. But the main focus is Adult Swim. That's it for me, guys. I'm Natsu Dragneel, and yeah, this has been another manga review.